Hi everyone, it's Cindy. Welcome back to Studioloo. I'm here for a flip through today of my latest journal, which is a really fun Christmas history kind of feeling journal. I've got you kind of zoomed in nice and close so you'll be able to hopefully see a lot of the details in this book. So this was a really beautiful book from like a special kind of library, and while the book itself did have like kind of resale worth, I just really wanted to use it as a journal, and so I did. So that being said, I left the cover completely alone, and on the spine I just covered the title of the book because it had nothing to do with the Christmas history kind of theme that I'm going with in this journal. So it's got this beautiful gilding here and the ribs, and I just added this little bit here and I covered it with like a glossy accent, so it's like, you know, enameled down on here. I think it would look really eye-catching if it were on a shelf of, you know, book spines. It would be really nice. So we have gold eyelets here, and I've tied this closed with a couple of ribbons in each one, so you just got to kind of pull those apart here. There we go. So see, we've got a couple of gold ribbons, and back here we have a gold and a bronze ribbon, and it just makes a nice tie for the side. So inside, this book is a hidden hollow back, so it does lay nice and flat. It's 180 pages, 9.5 by 9.5 by 6.5, and about a 2-inch spine. So on the inside, something I rarely do is leave in the original book paper, but I wanted to keep these incredible marbled papers intact. So when I was creating the hidden hollow back spine, I did it in a special way where I could still create a nice, neat fabric covered closure, but we wouldn't lose these because usually I add paper on top of here. So we have this Christmas memory, fun little candy cane feeling pocket, and a little image here at this snowman, this very funny tree, and this girl. And inside here, a couple things. So this is also kind of like a mini design team project. I have another Christmas design team project coming up for the Junk Journal Studio. I'll link the digitals that I used from her kit in this video as well. I'll point them out as I go through. It's not like a full-sized project, but I do like to mention her digitals because they are used in here. So this is one here, and this is from Old Fashioned Christmas, and then the other one I used is the Christmas Ephemera Mega Pack. So I will point out her pieces as we go. So this is just a cute little journal card in the front. And then this little singing, sweet little journal card here, like a little mushroom caroler. So on the front, I actually got to use the fly paper that has the same pattern as the marbled paper and create this kind of collaged flip. So this is Dear Father Christmas, and back here, this is a nice old picture of a little one sitting at a writing desk, you know, writing a letter to Santa, thinking about all the things that he can wish for. And then here, this pocket is actually created from little tiny letters that were written to Santa and like photographed or scanned, and they're right here. And it's a little pocket for this journal card that has the whole O Tannenbaum song on it in both, I believe, German and English. So then this flips out, and here we have a little pocket and this fun paper. So I did use a 49 and Market paper kit in here, and these fun like envelope style pockets and folios. I'll sort of show those to you as we go. And then this is this sparkling tinsel and icicles. It's from a vintage, you know, ad from that icicle that we would put on our trees, and it's from a Tim Holtz collection. And then I added this fun paper that, you know, I think is exactly what that tinsel was like, and I just had that in my stash. So then over here we have like a bit of a collage going on, but they're actually tuck spots, and they're more of those little letters to Santa. So we have this that's from the Junk Journal Studio, little journal card, and this one up here also is from Junk Journal Studio. And then some little bit skates and a lantern back here, and some little holly and mistletoe kind of stuff hanging around. And then over here we have a belly band, and inside is this journal card of this beautiful Christmas hearth. So that just goes on in here again. I like to slide it in the slightly more difficult way. Some coffee dyed graph paper. And then this is a really beautiful book page. It is like a game, like a Christmas board game. And you'll see a lot of this monochromatic kind of pinks and black in this book with these incredible illustrations. And these are from a Christmas book that I used sort of as the underlying theme for this journal. Coffee dyed graph, and this is a Christmas tree price list journal card from Tim Holtz. This little folder is part of 49 and Market. So is this, and then that's Tim Holtz. This is a beautiful piece of ephemera of them decorating the tree. Again, just a gorgeous imagery. Some of my hand-dyed lace paper in green. Little candles on either side of this. And then this is another of those beautiful pages. We have Santa here in the middle. This pocket's from the Junk Journal Studio, as is this envelope and the card inside. This is actually sort of like all together. You get this front piece here, the envelope, and this journal card. They're all on the same sheet of paper from the Christmas Ephemera Mega Pack, so it's a very easy little piece to create. And another of my pieces of paper. And then we have this folder with this little, I like this little home arrow. It was kind of like pointing up, like Santa's home is, you know, up north. And more coffee dyed graph paper. And this is another fold out from that beautiful book. And this is the dates to celebrate. And it goes through all of the different like dates from St. Andrew's Day, Advent, St. Nicholas Day, Fiesta of Our Lady of Guadalupe, St. Lucia's Day, like it, and so on, all the way to Candlemas on February the 2nd. So it's kind of like, again, that Christmas history. And then another beautiful image from that book. Window shopping for toys. Some coffee dyed ledger. This is from the Junk Journal Studio. The rest is from 49 and Market. Just really fun papers. And then I added a flip here from the book, this beautiful window. This is some authentic old embossed ephemera, and it's got velveteen like silk satin here on Santa's outfit. This is a very special and beautiful old postcard. This space for writing messages, made in Germany. So it's an old German postcard. It doesn't have a date, but you can tell that it's just old and beautiful. It pops in that pocket there. We have a cardinal, little tree down here. And then this fun piece here with all of these different holiday kind of, you know, greenery arrangements for lighting. And it's like a tall sort of booklet for writing. Some more coffee dyed graph, and then this little candle. I was thinking about Candlemas and little candle-y paper here. And I did leave some pages white. I was going to stencil them, and then I thought, you know, for Christmas memories or whatever people might want to use this for, they might want to just do their own little spreads. So I'm just going to kind of let it be. This is like a fun little pocket with this Christmas floral, and then this is so much fun. It's supposed to, so it's like an old illustration of like, they're supposed to be like reindeer pulling a sleigh, and see their antlers. It's so pretty. Journal card. And we have this really fun Santa stamp up here with mistletoe on his head, or holly. I always get those two confused. Coffee dyed graph. And then this is a page of evergreen, the meanings of evergreen. So for my witchy community that come out, don't take offense to this, because evergreen has legend that, you know, to, I guess, protect against witchery or something. I didn't know that. Mistletoe, the all healer and plant of peace. It induces fertility, banishes evil spirits, and protects homes against thunder and lightning. Holly, protection against witches and the evil eye, symbolic of the burning bush in which God appeared to Moses and Christ's crown of thorns. Yew, poisonous to men and cattle, but a defense against witches. Bay denotes great power. Leaves or sprigs were used as wreaths for Roman poets or conquerors. Laurel protects and purifies, symbolic of victory, distinction, and honor. as with Bay, used to wreathe the brows of Roman heroes. Rosemary, for remembrance and friendship, believed to have acquired its scent when Jesus' swaddling clothes were hung over it. Ivy, the sacred plant of Bacchus, believed to protect against drunkenness. So it's a big journal card, and all of this illustration, it's from the illustrator who did the Girls' Own annual books. And some coffee-dyed graph paper. More of those candles. Lace coffee-dyed ledger. In this pocket, we have a visit from St. Nicholas. A visit from St. Nicholas. So this is the whole story of 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. And it's all on this one journal card. So lots of fun. And then we have this upper tuck here, and this lovely Christmas tree journal card with a little label that I made on the back. This beautiful paper. And then over in this little pocket, we have this little bit from the Junk Journal Studio. Again, that old-fashioned Christmas. So cute. The snowman. More coffee-dyed ledger. This fun folder. Some lace-dyed paper in that sort of salmon-y pinky color. It goes so perfectly with, the colors, the monochromatic colors of this. So we have, this is a Tim Holtz strip for Christmas on this fun paper, and I used it as a belly band for the 12 days of Christmas. So we have the whole verses of the 12 days of Christmas on this giant journal card, and that just tucks into this belly band here. Coffee dyed paper with lace on the back, and this is a Trisha romance page of a really nice snowy house, and then snowy landscape. More coffee dyed paper. We have a little stocking tuck spot. This is from the Junk Journal Studio. Cheery Christmas greetings. And more of my lace-dyed paper and a folder, more lacy ledger, another of those little folders holding on with this rusty paper clip. We have this little snowy house here, little tree on this side. This is green, lighter green on the back. Let me just show you. And there's this truck underneath here, snowy truck carrying Christmas tree. And that's what the folder looks like on the inside. Put that back on here. Done writing space on this beautiful paper. This is some parchment paper. Belly band here with this old vintage card. It's A Midwinter Day from Currier and Ives. I think they were kind of like a gift company. I can't recall. This is some embroidery transfer paper that has these really cute gingerbread men. And more lace-dyed paper. This is just a lovely bit of writing space here. And then this is actually a big fold-out Christmas Around the World. So it's actually a whole board game, and it gives you how to play it. It's so much fun. So theoretically, you could play this game in this book. So then these fold back in. We've got the two Christmas trees with the tabs here. And inside we have this big journal card with all of the elves wrapping presents. And then that tucks in here. And on this side we have this big journal card. And this is Santa with all of his gear here to get ready to hop into his sleigh. And then on this side, we have this fun folio double pocket. So at the back, we have this big journal card of all of these lovely holiday desserts. And that just tucks on in there. And then here we have Santa's cookie with a nibble taken out of it. And that little journal card just also pops into this little slot here. We have a little slot for that. And then some more coffee dyed paper and embroidery transfer of gingerbread. Dyed in parchment. More of that pretty paper, an upper tuck spot that says A Merry Christmas for You. And we have this kind of Bells Nichols type Santa Claus down here on a journal card. And that just goes in the upper tuck. And then just more of that fun monochromatic illustration on my lacy dyed paper. This is a really fun belly band. And then another of the Bells Nichols type Santas on a big journal card that just tucks right up in here. More parchment and embroidery transfer paper with snowflakes. This fun Christmassy paper from Tim Holtz. And then we have a pocket with a label and this fun little Santa with all the presents and a little journal card in that same monochromatic pattern. This is really fun red paper. It's got some like texture to it. More of my dyed paper, gold and silver foiling, some more coffee dyed lace paper, another Trisha Romance page because I just love her winter scenes. Winter garden. When visiting the home of relatives in Huntsville, Ontario, one of the first places I go is the garden. It's always reassuring to hear that others have setbacks in getting a garden going. If the rabbits don't get there first, the sheep or goats do. There are little visitors no matter what the season. So it's just showing kind of the garden popping up through the snow, and there's like little tracks running around. And more beautiful snowy house. I love the shadows from the trees. She thinks of so many nice details in her work. And some more coffee dyed lace paper and some foiling. Just more of that beautiful salmony pink paper. This is from the Junk Journal Studio, this lovely little pocket here. And then this is another of the little mushroom carolers. They're so cute. And that's a journal card. More of that Tim Holtz paper and embroidery transfer parchment and all 49 in Market. And then this lovely little it's like a little elf eating what are those called? Those little Christmas cakes, like plum pudding. Yes. And that is a journal card. Just some lovely papers. And then this is a folio from 49 in Market. These are both envelopes. And inside, this is from the Old Fashioned Christmas from the Junk Journal Studio. Yeah. So I did use actually quite a lot of the Junk Journal Studio in here. So yeah. And then this pocket with this fun vintage image of Christmas with this little snowman and the kids. I like her little hand muffler there. And then this is some really nice foiled acetate with a Christmassy print on it. And some dyed, this is my dyed ledger, this fun webbing pattern, and a little pocket here with a Christmas calendar tag on this. This is a vintage foil. And we have these two little gnome Santa type guys skating around, cut from an old book, and parchment and dyed papers. This is a really nice image about Christmas feasting, and this very fancy dressed woman, and she has actually a peacock on a platter. I think it's kind of a throw to, you know, older or more elegant looking kind of the turkey, the Christmas turkey, you know. And then this is a journal card here with some fun vintage red line on the back. And then just a beautiful wreath from 49 in Market. Really nice writing space here. A great center point for the book. And then more dyed and parchment papers. Christmas tree. More vintage foil. This says a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And then we have this little journal card here. This lovely old kind of Christmassy image. And then the last page here we have this acetate and a pocket with this little elves here all around this kid. You get an idea of the size of Santa's elves. And at the back is another of the 49 in Market folios. And then there's Santa, just like at the end of the Christmas parade. Here he is. That's a big, fun, fancy journal card. Pops in here. And then in this little slot, we have a little Christmas greenery journal card, and then of course my typical seal and signature at the end of the book, and it's been treated the same way as the front. So this book, for me, it really came together very special. This is my first year doing Christmas journals. I think last year I did a Krampus journal. But I wanted to just do some Christmas stuff. I was kind of inspired by a few different people who love Christmas, and I just think like it's put me in this Christmassy spirit, this fun mood. And this journal, I think, just turned out really special. Like, it's the images that I was able to put together, all the materials. It's just a very classical kind of feeling, elegant feeling book. So I think if you are a Christmas memory keeper, you want to get into creating Christmas memories, or you just love fancy books, this would be the book for you. It's very, very nice. So if you're seeing this video, you will see this in my shop after it is first offered on my Patreon. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I hope you're getting some like holiday vibes, holiday planning underway, because we're going to be heading that direction soon. So whether you celebrate Christmas or another holiday, I hope you're starting to feel those fun kind of winter vibes coming. So have a great day. Bye for now.